Hello everyone and welcome to Chase Race number 6 here at Texas for the Season 10 NRSL Outback Xfinity Series. Second half of the chase has now begun, and boy oh boy, you thought the first half was crazy. Now this is where the fun really begins. We are getting ready and set for the Texas Heat 300. Let's get down to your starting lineup on the pole. We have Nathan Stapleton next to him, Charles Sanford third, Benjamin Thomas. By the way, Stapleton, your winner a couple weeks ago at ISM. Fourth, Alex Tanker. Fifth, TJ Hanley. Sixth, Vince Freeze. Seventh, Skylar Dixon. Eighth, Daniel Bouchard. Ninth, Patrick Smith, completing the top 10. Carter Friesen. Here's the rest of your starting line from 11th and 12th on back. On the final row, we have Derek Hamill and Ryan Griffin. Not a good qualifying effort for that 47 team. So we'll talk about the points in a bit. Speaking of which, points leader right now is, as I'm looking through here in the points, Steve Pollard by 3 points over Derek Hamill. And then behind Hamill, as I'm looking through here trying to read it properly here, you got... Oh, I cannot read today. Patrick Smith in the 15. He is third in points. He is a total of 9 back. And just Patrick Smith on down to where, say, Ryan Acosta, Colton Schwartz, Vince Albriego, Eli Bright, Matthew Eves are just right within a blanket of 7 points. So hard enough to believe we're at that point in time. So let's get the command to fire the engines here at Texas. Commands to be given 51 laps of action. Hometown heroes for this race weekend. We got a lot of them. TJ Hanley in the 07, who started in that 5th position there. You got Eugene DeMax in the 10. You got Nicholas Gear in the 27, as all the cars have rolled on off. And Sean Ard in the 42. As well as Colton Schwartz in the 60. All those drivers, they are hometown heroes for this race weekend. So it should be interesting. Hates car make a dive down the pit road now. We're about ready to set them loose here for 51 laps of action. Here we go. And green flag is out. We're underway at Texas. Charles Sanford got a good start there on that outside line, but this is where you're going to see a little bit of a multi-lane groove track here at Texas, and Stapleton will get the advantage on the inside line. Outside will prevail in some areas, primarily in turn 4, once the cars do get fired up, but inside line, this is where we're going to get really, really strong here. Benjamin Thomas in the 51 trying to lead the first lap. Will he get the line? No, he did not. Stapleton did. But now Thomas trying to get up there. Look at Stapleton firing on the high line there. And holds off the 51. Nice move by the Powerade Chevrolet. Skylar Dixon, that 86, who had that great qualifying effort tonight. Got a lot to work with there, trying to get whatever he can do from this season. He'll have to surrender that crown as a champion. And we'll hand over to one of these drivers that's got that red banner. Who's going to take it? We'll find out, man, during the next couple of weeks. Meanwhile, Thomas has reeled in the back bumper of that Powerade JBL Chevrolet there. Now some of the guys that are starting to go single file, top 4 mainly. Hanley got put 3 wide on the high line. Sanford and Tanker using the middle to get around the 07. Of TJ Hanley has been slipping badly there. And Joseph Strigley in the 01 now jumping just outside of the top 5, trying to take that spot from Charles Sanford and Bobby Frazier. Got the spot from Sanford. Jay Cook now starting to make a presence known. And Strigley was all over the back bumper of that McDonald's Dodge. Couldn't even make the move. Now 2 drivers who really need some good runs. Alex Tanker, Garcia, trouble in the back straight. Caution will be out for the first time tonight as we're on lap 5 of 51. Garrett Sidner was down pit road. And Stapleton will lead up the line. That's the last thing the 97 wanted to see was the yellow flag. Looks like possibly trouble for Vince Freeze in the 90. He's got a little bit of rear end damage. You see the back end's kind of crunched up a little bit there. Troubles for the points leader, Steve Pollard. Oh, he's got front end damage. And that is not good for S3 Motorsports. Now comes the question if Pollard continues, where's Derek Hamill? Amanda Evans possibly involved too. Hamill looks like he's good to go. Well, that's big if you're car 47 there. That's the news you wanted to hear right there. Caution's out for the first time tonight. Patrick Smith coming out pit road. Stapleton, your leader. Let's take a look at Power Solves, our first yellow of the day. And here's a look at Power Solves, our first caution tonight here at Texas. And it's either Steve Pollard just went up the course, got into Vince there, and just the 57 just hooked the 90, goes into Sean Ard and Amanda Evans. So one of the hometown heroes got involved. Didn't see the 42 get involved there. And Pollard, man, took a shot right there. Sean Ard did the same as well. Not as bad of an impact, though. Evans was sliding around. Got a little bit of damage from all Evans. Freeze hit the front end with the car there into that inside wall. And Amanda Evans hit the back end, too. So both the 90 and 65 are going to be a little bit off the pace. Pollard, he's definitely going to be off the pace. And Sean Ard, I have no idea what's going to happen with him. But it's funny. You see, he hit the wall, but it didn't look like he suffered a lot of damage from that. So he'll probably be off the pace. We'll see, though. Caution's out for the first time tonight. Let's take it back to the green. Pace cars gives us 1 lap to go. Only 2 drivers are a lap down. Nobody out of the race. That is Steve Pollard and Garrett Sidner. That is going to be a tough blow. Now, Sidner actually came down pit road for unscheduled stop, so that is why he is in the 1 lap down, so he will be up to speed. Now, I found out something about Nathan Stapleton and another driver. Take a look at this, as also the 33's got some tire wheel damage. Look carefully where it says in the 97, tire wheel damage at a 3. While the same can be said for Garrett Sidner in the 24. That is what happened with him. And now Joshua Sokol you can add on to the mix as well. Top 10 running, go back to green flag racing, would be Nathan Stapleton, Benjamin Thomas, Skylar Dixon, Bobby Frazier, Joseph Srigley, Jay Cook, Alex Taker, Charles Sanford, Adam Garcia, and Madison Tall. That completes your top 10. So we're about ready to go back to green flag racing. That 57 is definitely going to be off the pace. It's interesting how both the 97 and the 24 have some tire damage. So I wonder how that's going to affect those cars as we're back racing. Now, this is also somewhat the team's hometown track, because there is no track in Louisiana for Meyer Racing Toyota. So it should be interesting how that's going to work out. Sidner, as of right now, back on the lead lap, but he's got to be careful. Skylar Dixon is all over his back bumper, and I guarantee he is praying for the yellow to happen right now, because, well, he definitely can trust Dixon's not going to want to be easy on him. Nope, how about Bobby Frazier now going for the lead? And see, if you're Sidner, this is what you need to see. Those guys keep battling. The more they do that, the more he runs away. And Frazier completes the pass. Srigley looking for second on Dixon. Looking for his second win of the year in that unsponsored Dodge. Tell you what, Srigley in the chase actually is, during the chase run, the last of these races there, actually hasn't been too bad at all. Got a win at Auto Club. First chase race. That was definitely a big shock, no less. His finishes have actually been pretty decent. So it tells you, Tier 1 team actually isn't bad. They can perform when necessary. All this, though, behind the 41 of Frazier. Looking real quick as Steve Pollard is holding up Cole Baker. Brandon Krasna, as Baker's about going to dump Steve Pollard and almost wrecked him. And the one who got held up big time was Derek Hamill. And, you know, Pollard, I don't blame him for doing that, but, man, you got to go, man. Just let him go. So Hamill's got some work to do. He's got to get around Cole Baker for starters. He's got to get caught up into the pack. Some of these guys got separated really good. Matthew Eves there in the 36. Outside the top 30. Or actually in 30th right now. Trying to work on Austin Yoakum in the 54 and trying to catch up to Amanda Evans in the 65. which you can see that damage that isn't really affecting the 65 a whole lot, but you can tell, though, it is starting to affect that car a little bit there. There's the Orange Auto cars, Ryan Acosta, Peter Onjak. In a sandwich with Nicholas Guerra right there in the 27. Acosta going to run in the middle right there, and now a couple of chasers battling. That's Eli Bright, Nicholas Guerra, and Patrick Smith. Right now in the top 20. Look at all the like a good chunk of chasers all right around the mix there. Patrick Smith, Nicholas Guerra, Eli Bright, Matthew Eves, Ryan Acosta, and Amanda Evans, and Vince Almariego all in the mix. Got really good efforts on the course right now, but got to do what you can there. Eugene Max, his final run at Texas. Was looking for a win possibly, or even a good finish, and right now it is not looking like the case with that Busch Toyota. Guerra throws a block on Eli Bright there in the 88. Every chase point's going to matter. Now the next chaser ahead of those drivers there is Adam Garcia in the 6th. He slipped back to 15th, but still having a decent chase day there because the top chaser right now is Alex Tanker in the 50. Gonna got to go all the way back to 9th where Benjamin Thomas is at. Well, he was. Now Colton Schwartz is taking that second chase spot there. So Garcia being the 4th highest chaser still isn't bad at all, but if I were Garcia, I wouldn't get too comfortable because look who's starting to come there. That Budweiser Chevrolet, he just will not stop going at all, and man, he wants to be back as the points leader, and well, with what happened to Pollard and Hamill, this is really going to help out Car 88 for sure. Mr. Thomas trying to make sure he keeps TJ Hanley behind him. Scored in the 9th position last time by. Trying to hunt down Colton Schwartz in the 60. 3 wide for position. Alex Tanker in car 50. Wants to join his teammate up ahead, Nick Breen, who's hit an area code of his own, trying to hunt down Bobby Frazier in the 41. Tanker looking 3 wide. Going to get the spot now. Malik Nevins, Skylar Dixon. Trying to get ahead of these drivers. Sidner's back 1 lap down. And I'm telling you, that 24 car, he was hoping for that yellow to come out early, and ever since he got lapped down again, he has just not seemed to get his foot down on the pedal and get back up to the front. Skylar Dixon got around, Colton Schwartz got around, Jay Cook's about to get around him. And they caught Steve Pollard again. I did not even see the 57 as he's going to get wrecked by Nevins. Hard on the wall, and the caution's out for the second time tonight. Ooh, Garcia and Bright got into it. Smith got into him. He goes up and over. And as flippin' wildly as the NASCAR numbers site.org. Derek Hamill also involved. Peter Onjak, I seen him. Ryan Griffin, another hometown hero. Sean Hard. Oh, man, the points leader, second in the points, got dumped. But, man, that car was just holding up too many, and Malik Nevins said to hell with it. He's going to the fence there, and, oh, man, he's sitting him around. And Steve Pollard went for a wild ride, folks. You just saw that. Goodness me, is on lap 22 of 51. And that was definitely the big one for sure. Looks like these drivers are going to come down pit road, so we will stick to Bobby Frazier in the 41. You can see pit lane 2. We'll show that right now. Drivers coming on in. And some of the chasers coming out of it. Now we're going to hop over a little closer to the front. Oops. Now that we got the camera set up properly, we'll see who's going to exit pit road first. Garrett Sidner going to be on the tail end of the lead lap now. And Nick Breen be the first one off. I think him or Tanker, one of the two, and they're going to give it to Alex Tanker in the 50. Trouble on pit road. It's Gary Owen, the 69, TJ Hanley in the 07. I think Owen was trying to get out, and Hanley's trying to get in. And Hanley going to get out finally, but That is a tough blow for Gary Owen in car 69. And now Owen's got front-end damage because of that. Wow. Tough blow for the Pepsi Mercedes. Matthew Eves, Cole Baker, there they are. TJ Hanley, probably not going to be too happy with Gary Owen after all that. Well, the big one ensued on turn 3 there. Caution's out. I thought Colton Schwartz had damage. Nick Breen, your leader. Let's take a look at ourselves. Our second caution tonight here at Texas. We want to show you this before the caution came out. When they approached Steve Pollard, Pollard actually threw a massive block at Alex Tanker, and I'm amazed they didn't wreck right there. Like, I mean, they got very lucky. Nevins probably didn't like that move right there, and, well, you know the old saying, it doesn't matter who you are, chaser or non-chaser. So he makes some contact with Gary Owen in the 69, and Nevins is right there, make a little more contact, and Nevins just did not care. He just flat out dumped the 57, and I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that one, but the one who majorly was upset was Steve Pollard. Not only a chaser, but a points leader, too. The only good news, though, is that second of the points got involved, and I think third of the points did make it by, but you can see right there just nowhere to go for a numerous amount of drivers. Drivers were literally scraping the wall to get around. Eli Bright thought he made it through, just got involved. Garcia, nowhere to go for him. And then it's just going to be off there. Nice miss by Andrew Miller in the 98. Onjak could not see through the smoke. Goes into Garcia. Matthews got a small piece. Ryan Griffin. Carter Friesen. There's Patrick Smith. He made it by. Third in the points. Derek Hamill tried to avoid. I think he actually hit. Yeah, he did. Take a look. Travis Crampton was the one that flipped over Pollard. And, oh, man, the extra shot to Crampton to Pollard. And then Hamill just riding with just a dead car with very little brakes and whacks into Peter Onjak there. I'm actually curious how Sean Arg got involved. Oh, what? There's the hit. Oh, he flat out ran into Crampton and had nowhere to go for the 42 car there. Tough blow for Sean Ard and many other drivers, but the biggest one that took the hit was this guy right here, and he went upside down. The NASCARnumbersite.org in some serious trouble with that points lead. We'll find out shortly to see what happens with him and the others. Take it back to green. Well, welcome back, folks. Nick Breen going to take the field down for the green flag as we're back underway. Top 10 rundown, we cross the line is Breeding, Tanker, Frazier, Thomas, Schwartz, Cook, Stapleton, Guerra, Tang, and Bouchard. That completes the top 10. So out of the race, got a number of drivers. Steve Pollard, Sean Ard, hometown heroes, final race at Texas as well. He'll come away 41st. Derek Hamill, 2 chase points for him. Travis Crampton, Ryan Griffin, Peter Onjak, Eli Bright. He will come away with 3 chase points. Adam Garcia with 4 chase points. Gary Owen. Oh, wow, a suspension issue for Joshua Sicoli. And Charles Sanford blew up with a gearbox issue. Wow, tough blow for both of those drivers. As right now, Bobby Frazier has retaken the lead from Nick Breeding in the 2. Charles Sanford, man, just falling apart. And he should have Max all the way in the back. Scored in 30th, I believe. He went down pit road late. Came out. He's got to hope for a quick yellow. Patrick Smith, meanwhile, right now, actually, he looks like he has a buckle in the hood. A very small one indeed. Wow. So the top 3 chasers are, in some way or form, in trouble. So I know what now this is going to get asked. Who's the next driver you got to keep an eye on if those drivers were getting involved? Eli Bright, he's out of it. The next one would be Vince Almariego in the 09. And look who's coming. It's Almariego in the 09. Getting close to that top 10 there is that 09 car. Acosta getting that good run that he needs. And now the insurance, the fact that the top 2 in points are out of it. And third in points is struggling. This is good. Wow, look at Eves just send the car up there. Benjamin Thomas is falling back quite a ways outside the top 20 there. Smith struggling in that 15 car. He knows he's got to get ahead of Matthew Eves in the 36. He's having no luck whatsoever. What happened to Benjamin Thomas in the 51? That car is falling apart since that pit stop. Three wide between chasers, Cole Baker, Ryan Acosta, Nicholas Guerra. Baker's going to take full advantage, and look at Thomas now doing the same. Schwartz trying to hunt ahead there. Jonathan Hoff is getting some ground, and oh, they have caught DeMax. I think DeMax is down a cylinder. Oh, and Nick Breen, Joseph Smigley, Daniel Bouchard. No, they're not going to save it. Cole Baker involved. Acosta involved. And a pileup has ensued on the backstretch. I think Vince Freeze made it through. Vince Almariego got a piece. What happened to Eugene DeMax? I'm curious. Man, just when Acosta was going to get that good run, down the drain it goes. Another wreck has happened on turn 4. And it's Smith in the 15. Never mind what I say about Patrick Smith. And if you're a chaser, it has not been going good for you there. What in the world has happened in this race? Garrett Sidner got put one lap down again. He just can't seem to get out of the mess to stay on the lead lap. Frazier out in front. How about some unknowns that really you don't expect to be up in the front? Here they are. Bobby Frazier, Jay Cook, Jonathan Hoff, Nathan Stapleton, Andrew Miller. Wow. With the way how their seasons have been. Unbelievable. Jackie Tang, the same for him as well, and Bobo Jones. Patrick Smith, folks, looks like he's going to be out of it. Matthew Eves, Cole Baker, they're going to continue. Amanda Evans, to be determined. Nevins got involved. Srigley, there's Smith in the 15. He's out of it. Top 4 in the points have been whacked in this race. And I believe the top chaser with the cleanest car right now, because we saw Almariego get a small piece of it, has to be looking like Nicholas Guerra in the 27. Colt Schwartz in the 60, as well as Alex Tanker in the 50. Caution's out. Let's take a look what happened with Eugene DeMax and others. Well, I want to show this real quickly. He actually came down pit road on lap 25 of 51. Just for that way everyone is wondering. In case you're also wondering about the 10, nothing had popped up on the report about, having an issue. I've also noticed with the Acosta, he had a damage repair due to the pace car, which that's the first time seeing it. But if you notice, though, DeMax is not off the pace. He just... Oh, actually, never mind. He has engine damage. So that explains why he was very slow there and got caught up so quickly. If you notice there, too, he missed the green. So that really hindered everything there. But you can see the leaders that caught up to him. He got dumped there, too. Wow. Caused 2 wrecks. So let's start off with the first one here that's going to start. Now, Nathan Stapleton got held up in the 97. Bobby Frazier, the leader, got by this mess. Alex Tanker in the 50 followed suit. Jay Cook followed him, too. And mainly with the bunch up that happened on the high line, Joseph Srigley was trying to find a way to get around. And the same can be said for Daniel Bouchard, Garrett Sidner, and others. And, I mean, I thought they were going to keep it together for the most part, and then who knows what could have happened, but it was just a chain reaction gone wrong. Garrett Sindner actually going to start it by going into Daniel Bouchard, goes into Nick Breeding, going into Joseph Srigley. Srigley pounds the wall. Daniel Bouchard, nowhere to go. He goes into the 0-1. Nick Breeden, I have no idea how he didn't hit the wall after all that there. Great piece of driving by that Arby's Corvette. And Srigley, just got in front of Massenthal. Nowhere to go for her. Neither for Cole Baker. And then this is just bad where they spin out right here. You got 2-3 cars going around, and it just blocks the whole track. Austin Yoakum, man, just barely made it through. Ryan Acosta, nowhere to go for him. Malik Nevins, there's Benjamin Thomas. Got a very small piece, man, to Evans, Matthew Eves. Vince Freeze looks like he made it through about the whole accident. Freeze get involved, Skylar Dixon, Massenthal, Malik Nevins. Vince Freeze actually did make it through the whole wreck. Unbelievable. Vince Alvariego, he's going to get that piece right there to Benjamin Thomas. Nicholas Garrett also about came to a stop, but he goes into Malik Nevins in the 12. Wow, we're going to have to take an onboard Vince Freeze because I think he made it through the whole accident. So that was that incident. Now, DeMax did get involved in a wreck right here. That was the smoke at 3 and 4. And that's going to start with Andrew Miller. Seeing how he kind of caused that accident, said, all right, you're not getting away with that one. And the Amp Energy Mercedes says, no Busch for me, and neither for you. Flat out dumps the 10. Getting involved right there. Going to go for a spin. Colt Schwartz barely made it through that one, too. Same for Garrett Sidner. Had to dart low in the nick of time. And the main casualty there is going to be Austin Yoakum in the 54. Nowhere to go for him. Now, where does Patrick Smith get involved in this mess? Yoakum takes a hard hit right there on that outside wall. Where's the 15 at? Oh, he's already got damage. Where did he get involved? Oh! There's where he gets involved. He ran to Skylar Dixon, mainly with the Amanda Evans, Matthew Eves incident. Wow. All right, so we may as well do it. Let's go on board Vince Freeze in the 90. I don't know how he made it through that wreck, but he did. On board, Vince Freeze in the 90. Gas brake, and wow. Wow. You lucky dog. Caution's out. Let's take you back to the green. Well, this looks like the final time we'll have double foul restarts here at Texas for the Outback Xfinity series here because, oh boy, we're getting close to that 10 to go mark. Out of the race, they include few drivers there. Eugene Max, Ryan Acosta, Austin Yoakum, Joseph Srigley, and Patrick Smith. So that's what's shown there. But we're about ready to take you back to the green flag. Bobby Frazier, Jay Cook, Alex Tinker, the top 3. Jonathan Hoff, Nathan Stapleton completing the top 5. Green flag back underway here at Texas. Now, Garrett Sidner's going to probably have one last chance to try to get back on the lead lap the hard way, and he's had a lot of bad luck trying to get back on the lead lap, and once again, just can't seem to get any momentum whatsoever. He just got put 3 wide by Jonathan Hoff in the 16, and you have to give Jonathan Hoff credit. He's the only driver from the NS Racing stables that has not yet won. Travis Crampton won earlier this season. Massenthal won 2 races last season. And Nathan Stapleton technically has won his first career race with NS Racing 2 weeks ago. And also has an opportunity to win, but he's getting kicked up to the high and middle line. And he's just losing spots left and right. Now remember, Garrett Sidner not off the pace though, but not looking good for him though. Bobby Frazier in the meantime continuing to lead in the 41. Hoff has completed second place. And now you see these drivers, they know they have a chance to win. They got to get around that 24 car. Just in case if another yellow comes out, they know they can have an opportunity to battle for the win. See, Alex Hager just got around. TJ Hanley, Brandon Krastov now making an appearance in the top 10 there. Great runs for those drivers. Same with Bobo Jones in the 70. It's actually battling Colin Schwartz for that 9th position. And Nicholas Garrett now trying to take that 10th position. TJ Hanley in that 07. What a day for that 07 team. The Texas native in that Corn Hub Mustang. Previously mentioned before in the chase, he'll be a 2-car team next season. This Team Hanley. Great to see that all together. Tang has walked up into P4, hunting down Alex Tanker in car number 50. How about the non-chasers making their statement? They don't care about the chasers. They're going for a win. Looking through the field there. Look at Carter Friesen with a buckle on the hood. Trying to pass Benjamin Thomas in the 51. He's going to get it. Look at Carter in the 85 there. Oh, look out, Madison Tall. Brandon Krasta. Ooh, hang on. Sidner hard into the wall. Spins around. No caution, stuck on the track. Now the yellow lights will go off. Caution will wave. Skylar Dixon with some damage in the 86 as well. These guys are racing back. Jackie Tang has taken the lead. Jonathan Hoff, P2. And Frazier will hold on to P3. TJ Hanley, and wow, Matthew Eves almost got lapped down, and he was very thankful for that yellow, as too was the leaders. Man, because they almost completely just ran over the 36. Garrett Sidner took the big blow, and that'll probably end his night altogether. Skylar Dixon, man, had a great qualifying effort, just championship hangover. Definitely has hit the 86 hard. Jackie Tang, the leader. Let's just take a look right now with Garrett Sidner in the 24. Who's already out of it, actually. So we'll take a look at a replay in a bit. We can see the leaders all caught Madison Tall, who just off the pace and everything was down. And Brandon Krasta tried to get around just a little too low right there. Just gone to that corner panel. That 63 slid. Again, Nick Breeding dodging accidents tonight. What a job by the Arby's Corvette. See, Tall is trying to hold on to that car. Brandon Krasta keeps his car together. Bobo Jones already on the apron, knowing that it's just not going to go well. And unfortunately, Garrett Sidner, nowhere to go for him. And how about Colton Schwartz? How in the world did he miss all that right there? Black smoke immediately erupts from that Exalta Dodge there. Tall goes into the wall yet again. And you see that 24 car. He's just going around on the track. And, you know, he's just sliding down ever so slightly and stops in the middle of the course. No yellow lights come on because of Al Mariego on the apron. But once Dixon, you see, is approaching that 24, and you could see caution's going to come out. Oops. Right there. Actually, watch carefully when that yellow comes out. And you're going to watch about Matthew Eves in the 36. There's the yellow. Now, you can see this mainly because of Dixon. In case you're wondering where Matthew Eves is at, there's Matthew Eves. He's on turn 1 and 2, and those leaders, there they are in turn, about ready to hit turn 1. So, one driver that'd be thankful for that yellow, definitely had to be him right there. Caution's out. I'll take you back to the green. Pace car giving us the 1 lap to go. Only one out of the race after that one. That was Garrett Sidner in the 24. Madison Tall ended up retiring as well. Matthew Eves only 1 lap down, as to with Cole Baker in those respective positions, 24th and 23rd. Top 10 rundown, they include Jackie Tang, Jonathan Hoff, Bobby Frazier, TJ Hanley, Alex Taker, Andrew Miller, Nick Breeding, Brandon Krasta, Jay Cook, and Nico Ketchum completes the top 10. Green flag back underway here at Texas. 4 to go. right now. It's going to be a battle to see which of these drivers is going to get that win. One driver trying to break a big winless streak and trying to win for the first time in that 81 car. One driver who's never won before trying to get that win. And one driver looking for his second win of the year. Bobby Frazier does not care. He is going for that W. He says, forget you, Hoff. I'm going for that win. Frazier looking to the inside, and that's not good for both the 16 and the 41. That is allowing car 81 of Evans Gardner Motorsports to run away there. Now keep in mind the driver who's been winning for that team so far, for Evans Gardner, if you look back, definitely has been Colton Schwartz in that 60. In fact, he's actually the only driver to get a win for that team. And the Chevys really have been doing a whole lot, too. They have just been kind of hit or miss. Also, my mistake. Tall did win this season. My mistake. She won at Las Vegas, and they're looking for 3 in a row. So the white flag is out for Jackie Tang. Looks like 3 in a row for NS Racing's not going to happen. Frazier don't care. He wants second place. But coming off of turn 3 and turn number 4, at least Chevrolet will continue their dominance in the chase. Checker flag will wave. Jackie Tang breaks the winless streak. He wins at Texas. Jackie Tang will get the job done. And Chevrolet, 3 in a row. Give credit to NS Racing, man. Almost won 3 races in a row. Jonathan Hoff is the main guy for that team. He'll come away P3. Jackie Tang with the win. Bobby Frazier in second. Andrew Miller, season high 4th place. He has had a nightmare season, but good finish all in all. TJ Hanley will complete the top 5. Alex Tanker in 6th. Brandon Krasta in 7th. Nico Ketchum in 8th. 9th for Nate Singh, top 10. Nick Breeden. Troubles for Colton Schwartz in the 60 as he is on pit road. Nick Breeding, again, with a top 10 finish, dodging everything that happened, and he comes away with a great finish altogether. We're going to go through the rest of our finishing results as we are showing right here. Jay Cook will come away in 11th, and then find the rest of our chasers that are shown. 14th for Benjamin Thomas. 16th, Vince Alvarado dodging all the chaos there. Nicholas Guerra won last season's race. He'll come away 18th. Cole Baker, first car, 1 lap down in 20th as Malik Nems, last car to finish on the lead lap in 19th. Matthew Eves, 22nd, last car to finish or actually, no, it was not the last car to finish the race altogether. My apologies. Amanda Evans, 23rd, and Colton Schwartz, 24th. That was the last cars to finish the race all in all. The rest you could find from 24th on down, all out of the race, but the big mention, or 25th, excuse me, on down, all out of the race. Main mentions there, Patrick Smith. Let's see here. Ryan Acosta. Adam Garcia, Eli Bright. Derek Hamill, Sean Art, and Steve Pollard there, all out of it. But there, as you can see, where all the points of, or the results, I should say, from all the event that took play there. Congrats to Jackie Tang one last time on being victorious for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, be sure to get a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, part of the NRSL, and subscribe button down below. You've been watching production of the NRSL, where racing is living. Till then, congrats to Jackie Tang one last time on breaking the winless streak. That is a big, monumental win for him. And I can't wait to see what happens next. As far as the battle for the points is concerned, if you guys remember, Steve Pollard finished dead last of all the chasers. Derek Hamill, the driver behind him in the points, second, only had 1 point advantage. And the rest is history. I think, the key word think, that Steve Pollard will barely have the points lead. But as far as who that driver is that's going to get very lucky, I don't know. But the big winner of all those chasers, definitely, for sure, Alex Tanker. He took full advantage of what happened to Steve Pollard. Between him and Tanker were a total of 23 points. So he definitely took full advantage there, and he is now in a title contention. Until then, here come the points. See you guys later.